Everybody, welcome back to the channel for another video, and in this one we're going to be going over the point costs, both detachment and model wise, for the Imperial Knights faction, with 11th edition being in its infancy. So let's get straight into it, starting of course with the detachments. So as we know, the three new detachments are all one detachment point each, those being Dominus 4 Breakers, which falls under the Purge the 4 composition. The Questor Forge Pact, which falls under Disruption. And the 4 Unbonded Outriders, which fall under Reconnaissance. Moving on from that, the Free Blade Company is 3 detachment points, and that falls under Purge the 4. The Gate Warden Lance is 2 DP and priority assets. Questor's Companions is another 3 DP, which falls under Take and Hold. My personal favourite Knight detachment, Spearheaded Arms, is a 2 detachment pointer and falls under Reconnaissance. And finally, the Valor Strike Lance is another 2 detachment pointer, which falls under Purge the 4. Now, with the detachment points done, let's move into the actual points for the minis. And we'll start from the top of the Acastus Knight Asterius. Now, in a little wrinkle with 11th edition, in some cases, and in quite a lot of cases with knights, you'll get 1 point cost for the first one and maybe 2, and then after that you'll get a bump if you want to take any more of the same knight. Now this is especially prevalent within Imperial Knights, but let's start at the top with the Acastus Knight Asterius. So your first one will be 785, the second and anywhere after 860. The Acastus Knight Porphyrion, 725 for the first, 800 for anywhere after. The Armiger Helvman is a straight 140. The Armiger Moirax, the first and second units cost 150, and the third and anywhere after that is 160. The Armiger Warglaive, again a straight 140. Canis Rex, 415. Excuse me. The Cerastus Knight Acheron, the first one 380, and 395 for the second one and anywhere after. The Cerastus Knight Atropos, 405 for the first, the second, and going forward from that, 425. The Cerastus Knight Castigator, 380 for the first, the second and beyond that, 395. The Cerastus Knight Lancer, 415 for the first, 435 for the second, and any there after that. The Knight Castellan, the first of the big Dominus class boys, 400 for the first, 420 for any after that. The Knight Crusader, 395 for the first, 415 for anywhere after that. But in another wrinkle with 11th edition point costs, some units have to pay extra for war gear options, and this is indeed the case with the Knight Crusader, but has to pay an extra 15 points per rapid fire battle cannon. The Knight Defender, 400 for the first, 420 for the second, and anywhere after. The Destroyer, the newest knight on the block, 265 for the first and 280 for the second and beyond. The Knight Errant, 355 for the first 2, and any after that is 370. The Knight Gallant, same story, 355 for the first 2 and 370 thereafter. The Paladin, your first 2 will cost you 375, then 390 for any thereafter. The Preceptor, 365 for your first 2, 380 thereafter. The Valiant, 400 for the first 2, 415 thereafter. The Warden, 375 for your first 2, 390 thereafter. The Questorus Knight Magera, I probably butchered that name. 385 for the first one. Any more than the one, you're looking at 400 points a pop. And finally, the Questoris Knights Directs, 375 for the first and 390 thereafter. Moving on now into the enhancements for the various detachments. So the Architect Auto Loaders is 25 points and Blessed Plate is 30 points for Purge the 4 for the Dominus 4 Breakers detachment. For the Free Blade Company, the Bringer of Justice is 30 points, Hunter's Eye 25, Mysterious Guardian 35, and Sanctuary is 20. The Gate Warden Lance, Acquisitor at Arms and Avengeful Tread are both 15 points a pop. And the Augury Halo and Purgation's Hand are both 20 points. For the Questor Forge Pact, the Knight of Opus Mechanica Aura, or Machina Aura, I should say, is 15 points, and the Magos Questoris is 20 points. For Questoris Companions, Wormslayer Divination and Crushing Condemnation are both 10 points, and the Herald of Triumph and Pendant of Silvered Fury are both 15. Spearheaded Arms, the Tales of Heroism and Fables of Nightmare are both 10 points, Martial Tuition is 15 points, and Mentor's Pride is 20. For Unbonded Outriders, the Ancestral Overblade upgrade is 10 points. The Gyro Optimized Actuators are 15 points. And finally, with the Valor Strike Lance, the Bearer of Evanescent Iron is 15 points. The Bearer of the Iron Chalice is 20. And the Bearer of the Judicant's Helm and Bearer of the Lance's Sigil are both 25 points, which covers everything in terms of Imperial Knight point costs. So, Knight Blaze, how has this affected your list from 10th edition, or how has it already shaped any games you played with Imperial Knights in 11th edition with the infancy of the new edition? As always, let me know in the comments, and I shall catch you guys in the next video. Bye!